Assalamu alaikum and hello. My name is Tara and I am the Director of Youth Programs here at the Islamic Association of Raleigh in North Carolina. I am the Director of Youth Programs at IAR. The following presentation and explanation will attempt to educate you, our viewers, on the basics of Islam and Muslims. And these videos will be conducted in an interview format where I will be presenting commonly asked questions to the Outreach Program Lead at the Islamic Association of Raleigh, Brother Fiyaz. Brother Fiyaz, to begin, would you explain what are the Islamic greetings?
The greetings, yes. That's the first acknowledgement that you do when you meet someone. And ironically, Islamic greeting is one of the best because it transcends from space. What do I mean? When I say Assalamu alaikum, yeah, like you mentioned, it means to, in English, peace be upon you. So whether it is the daytime, nighttime, whether it is from one place to another, wherever it may be, Muslims tend to greet each other by the greetings of peace because essentially they're asking the Creator's peace to be upon you as it is upon them, and that peace transcends to the entire environment. So Salamu Alaikum simply means to be peace be upon you, and that's how when they meet they say salam, when they greet they say salam, and when they depart again they say Salamu Alaikum.
So let me respond to your salam. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Thank you. So that's another gift. So upon you be peace too, with mercy and blessings from Almighty God. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's jump to the main point of this discussion, and that is, what is Islam and who are the Muslims? This may take hours to explain, but if you can give it to us in a nice, short, concise way.
Indeed, it might take some hours, but we're not going to spend that many hours. What we're going to do is to simply define the very word Islam. So the word it's a linguistic word in Arabic, which comes from the root word for peace, and that's why most people refer Islam to peace. But in the religious context, it simply is defined as achieving peace through submission to the command of the one true God. For those of the younger people, if I'm trying to describe Islam, I simply say it's the objective of being obedience to the Creator. Whoever wishes to be obedient to the Creator, that act of obedience is what we call Islam.
Wow. Thank you for keeping it short and concise.
Yes.
So, Brother Fiyaz, who are the Muslims?
Oh, great. So who are the Muslims? It's connected. Those who practice Islam are again connected to this word called Muslims, those who practice Islam. And since it's an act of obedience, it is a matter of whoever wishes to submit to the God's command with their own self without coercion, then they are called Muslims. So those who submit to God's command, they are called Muslims, very simply.
Okay, thank you. And as a Muslim, I refer to God as Allah. Would you like to explain why Muslims use the word Allah to refer to God?
Very good. So that's quite a few people get, because if you just simply use the word God, and if you look at the definition of God, it says the supreme being, the creator, however it is described, that does not tell that it is a name of God. So the question is, what is the name of God? God, the word English came from the German word God for the supreme being, but it does not denote the name of the Almighty God. So Muslims tend to use the word Allah as the proper name for Almighty God, which, by the way, is the most oldest known word for God. In Aramaic, the oldest language was Allah, A-L-A-H-A. In Arabic, the same word is used as A-L-L-A-H, Allah. That's why most Muslims. And the other thing important is that this word cannot be pluralized, nor can you give a gender. Mm-hmm. So it is free of all the weaknesses. That's why Muslims tend to use the word Allah whenever they refer to the Supreme Being.
That's an amazing amount of context in one name. Yeah, okay, so this may seem like an obvious question, but where do we find Muslims in the world?
That's actually, we are looking at each other. We are Muslims. We'll see so many in North Carolina. But as it expands, the simple answer to that question, where do you find Muslims, is everywhere. globally everywhere, all the way from the east to the west, north and south. And there are many questions. People think that Islam equates only to the people in Middle East, while only 15% of the total Muslim population are from the Middle East. So in other words, another confusion is the most populated Muslim country in the world, where more than 95% of the people, inhabitants of that country, adhere to Islam and they call themselves Muslims, is from Indonesia.
MashaAllah.
So it's not really the Middle East that has all the people, but they are everywhere.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you for taking your time to listen and join us today to learn about Islam. We hope that you'll join us again for our next video, where we're going to answer the questions about what are the articles of faith and what are the acts of worship in Islam. To learn more about Islam today, please visit raleighmasjid.org or reach us directly for one-on-one sessions or Zoom meetings to know more about Islam. You can email us at outreach@islamone.org or call 919-834-9572 and leave a voice message. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.